Hey Greg, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of your lesson today. Draw some lines that we were drawing earlier. So here's a little bit of a recap. I'm going to change color real quick because I don't want to point out positive things in a red color. So here we go. Sway line, or a line that shows lateral movement. It's kind of a bump line. We don't want to see a lot of body going past that line post-impact. So we're going to walk this through to the top. A lot of movement off the ball, a lot of lateral movement, upper body wise. Lower body you recovered pretty well. And then you said you'd like to get a little more distance or a little more power through the shot. And we talked about needing to explain why all of this is breaking down. Left arm bent, wrist bent, shaft. And you can see post-impact, similar. And alligator arms, or chicken wing of this left arm going on through impact. We need more extension. This way with the arms. And that golf club. We're in this, more in that idea through impact, not the way it is. So now let's look at it another way. This line and this line form the slot. Like to see that club working, club head working up and in, as well as the hands working along that line in the takeaway. You're going to see that your hands, and we pointed this out in your walkthrough, that your hands kind of go up. But there's a lot of lifting, so we need some more rotation in this backswing. You do a good job of keeping that club head behind your hands in the downswing, but then last minute start throwing the face at it. Hands are going to disappear behind the body real quick, as well as the golf club. So very similar to what we saw in the face-on view. We went over and we built you a robot swing, and I wanted you to be focused on turning the body in the backswing. More hip turn, more chest turn. It looks a little awkward here because it's a new feel. We didn't really talk about how it should look or feel. And you can tell the golf club's in weird places, so you're moving a little funky through shots or through this rehearsal. But again, that's what the robot's about, is it's keeping the golf club in a place we want it, and then allowing you to develop feels for those positions, or feels associated with the club being in those places. So then we went over here and I said, all right, Greg, show me what you just felt with the robot. Like, what does that golf swing look like based on what you felt experienced with the robot during the reps. So you did add some turn, but now we got some sway. So again, not really understanding what I was asking for. A lot of upper body movement off the ball. But this is where I start explaining some things to you, and things start happening. We start to see change. Here's what's exciting for me. I asked you to add a lot of rotation. You did that. You did add some movement, but you added a lot of rotation. You missed one shot today while we were taking that lesson. You made good contact. In the first go at this thing, how much less breakdown, arms and hands, is that? in that position. You're starting to turn. It's exciting. All right, then I got a little ahead of myself and put this orange thing out here and this blue thing, but the big one I want you to key on here is the green noodle on your right hip. We're trying to get you to turn and trying to get rid of sway, lateral movement. Awesome job in the lower half there. Okay? Now we're going to put the whole thing together and get lower body and upper body not moving but turning. Kind of overdid that a little bit as far as kind of getting tilted the wrong way here, but the idea, if we exaggerate that, we break all that upper body movement working back. So look at how little the head moves and how nothing's happening but turn. Coil, coil, coil. Good job. This is your first run at it. Getting lag. Really good turn. Upper body's moving a little bit. Lower body's doing a great job. Turn, 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 turn. Club starting to lag behind you. Still a little bit of that feel. A little bit of that arm breakdown, left arm. So then we did it again. I explained a little more. Big turn. Still wasn't doing the trick. Then I got this idea out. So over the stick, and then I explained to you how we had to get back under that yellow stick, but we're going to do that with lazy arms and having that chest drive the arms back down to the golf ball. Exaggerated right now, but totally a different guy. And again, it's exaggerated. Totally a different guy than this guy that showed up. Impact or impact. That would be impact there. Look at how different those guys are working through the shot. Chest is driving, hips are driving as far as like leading rotation. Clubs following. There's definitely leg or shaft lean at impact there. Face is a little open, but I'm not worried about that right now. And then, sorry, I'm going to get club is working more in. We'll work on the takeaway a little bit because it's getting a little behind you, but that's kind of part of your move anyway. But look at the difference at the top, above the line, not a lot of depth. So that's going to get you into a steeper position and into a position where the club is going to get outside the hands in the downswing. So different. A little bit of breakdown. Last swing of the day. Sorry, I'm fighting with the mouse a little bit. A little bit lifty in that takeaway, but better depth. And you're turning, clubs following, getting the impact. And the lead arm's a little better. Not great, but better. So keep working on that. Keep working on those rehearsals that I talked about with you. And you will be in a much better place and a happier person on a golf course. Getting that you'll start to see that distance improve. But great work today. That was really impressive change. Talk to you soon.